Okay, so one of the reasons I came into the market today is to get small denominations for Kobe's project. So Kobe has a project about old currency and new currencies, like old Naira notes and the new Naira notes. So I've been able to find old 500, old 1000, old 200 and old 100 Naira. The problem now is finding old 15 Naira, 10 Naira. That one is not really an issue because I know that I will not see it. 20 Naira, 10 Naira, 5 Naira, I've been looking for since how many days? I never see. Even beggars. I went as far as asking beggars if they had 20 Naira, if they had 10 Naira, if they had 5 Naira. Nobody has. So that is where we're at now in this country. That's really where we're at now. Like 5 Naira, 10 Naira, 20 Naira. I understand that there are no things you can buy for this amount, but when you put them together, you can make up 100 Naira. But nobody seems to have 5 Naira, nobody seems to have 10 Naira, nobody seems to have 20 Naira. That is what brought me into Aja Market. Nothing else brought me into Aja Market. This is really the main thing that brought me here. Sure, I never see who they talk inside microphone before. American Wonder. Aya na una don turn celebrity. So yeah, so that was just one. It's not easy. This is not easy. People go look you tired. If you have shame, you can't do it. Me, I no kuku get shame. So you say it's true. I beg you get 20 Naira change or 10 Naira. Even if now one, I go dash you the remaining 100 Naira. Now wow. I just got back from the market. See, what took me to the market was, in fact, let me just start because these boys are hungry. Let me start cooking. I'm making just okra soup for them. Just okra soup. They're going to eat it with semo. Okra soup or semo. Okra soup and semo or poundo flour, poundo yam. That's what they're going to eat. Either poundo or semo. Just sharp okra soup. It doesn't take time. The okra is already. Let me show you people what I'm working with. So yeah. Oh, so this is what I'm working with. This is the okra. It's just this. My ugu yam is in the sieve already. Then I'm using this smoked fish. I hate the smell of this thing. I beg, wait, make I go wear gloves.
So, this project topic was given on the 29th or 27th of January. I just ignored it. I don't know what made me think I would get Naira notes easily. Like, as a Nigerian, you would think that it would be easily accessible, right? I was so wrong. This thing gave me sleepless nights. I started 2 days earlier. I think I started on Thursday to look for notes. I had given Mr. Jacob money to go and look for the new notes for me from 50 naira and below. Initially, he came back with all 50 nairas, and I was like, I need just one piece. What I need is one piece of 50, 20, 10, and 5. My dear, it was nowhere to be found. Like all the monies have gone extinct. And I said, no problem. I will try the market. I went into the market. I know that just close to Aja Market, there are like a bunch of beggars, like these beggars on the road. And I know that if I don't see in the market, I would see with the beggars. So before I even enter the market, I tried to, ask the beggars, but nobody, no freaking person had 10, 5, 50, or 20 naira to give me. Like, is that how inflation has eaten deep into our society that nobody even has those, those notes? Anyway, I just decided to
Hello,
drop
Jacob.
this voice note here to explain how serious, how dire this situation is. I
Make
just
them cut
finished
them the
cooking the
same
food.
size now.
It's
Make them cut
simple
them, make
okra
it
soup,
fine. Make
vegetable
them measure
okra soup,
and wear.
and they enjoy it every time I make it. So this was the one I
No,
made
no,
for
that one not be
lunch
waiting. Then make him send the
yesterday.
accounts. Man, send them to
Basically,
them.
okra, smoked
That one I want me
Titus
use
fish
and
that
buy
I
another thing.
deboned. That was 2 pieces of Titus
So
fish
I'm
that I just
done. Me
deboned.
turn off the heat.
Ugu, 1 cube of seasoning
Send their
cube, a
away.
little salt, palm oil, onions. I like to use tomatoes for them, and
Heat is
one
off.
piece of pepper, just one small pepper.
All
And
right,
yes,
let
the
me
food
just
was
serve their
ready.
food.
They served them with semovita, soft semovita. So today was the first time the boys actually fed themselves swallow. All their lives, I had fed them swallow with spoon. I don't touch that thing because it freaks me out. Like it's very weird. The feeling of touching food. I don't eat any food by hand at all. So I had taken the spoon to give them, normally to feed them, but they just told me, they can eat by themselves. They wanted to eat by themselves. All right now. Oh yeah, now who am I? Go for it. Sorry, my mic went died. Oh, my mic went dead, and I didn't even realize. So yeah, so don't mind me. I overwash my hands before I cook. Before I do anything in the kitchen, I clean all surfaces thoroughly. I wash my hands like I'm washing out sin out of my hands. So because I know I touch foods a lot. Like I touch food with my hands a lot. So just ignore when you see those things. No, let them bite your eyes. It's hygienically prepared. So these are my employers who eating with their hands. This thing they were eating here, it was if their first attempt feeding themselves
Good
swallow
job, Kobe.
with their hands
Well,
for the first time. Even when I feed them with spoon, I have never allowed them eat swallow by themselves. I always, give them, spoon feed them because the swallow is really very, very hot, and the longer they stay, if they feed themselves, they will just play with it, and it just gets it's very stiff, and they may not find it enjoyable. So yes, so we finished eating, rested for a bit, and this is me gathering all my raw materials for my production. Schools, this thing one that they do, people should be doing it with the fear of God, oh, because I don't understand how me I went to my own school independently, then I'm now re-going to school again. Like, you give projects that you and I know that it is us that would do it. What did we do? Has anybody is anybody worried about the cost of like all these materials? See, I see this small UHU gum. The small one is just 60 mils. I bought it for 3,500 naira inside market, though, not supermarket, inside local market bookshop. So this is us just going over. Of course, this is where he comes in. We're going over the differences between the naira notes. Just enjoy.
Is like what color is this? Brown? No, 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 no.
Light brown,
light
oh,
brown.
light orange.
And this one is silver.
Silver. That's enough.
Silver.
That's enough. Light brown and light silver. It's light burgundy.
It's silver.
Kobe, I'm not playing with you. Uh-huh. So what are
Light silver.
they are the
Dark
same people. It's not dark silver. What are the major differences between the old 1,000 naira notes and the new one? So apart from the color, Savannah, please go back. So apart from like the
color.
obviously the
My
color.
brother, my sister, there is no single
I never
difference.
see
Please, if you
anything
have the old and the
very
new
different.
ones with
Okay,
you,
I think I've
compare
seen.
and
Yes,
leave
Kobe.
the difference that you have noticed down in the
If I
comments.
don't know,
Me and my son noticed no difference. Hey,
Godwin,
family.
if hear something, if again it being here in Kabiko, if I'll look for his middle name and let you know later. But his name is Godwin Emefiele, so he was the past governor. Then the current governor is the current governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria is who? Tell me. I just told you his name. Tell me. Kobe, don't cheat. Try.
All I am is Michael
And the third name?
Cardoso.
Awesome. Good job. All right, go. Olayemi Michael Cardoso is the current governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Kobe, please go. Go, 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 go. Go and check your tablet. Go and play. Go and play. 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 Drink. What drink do you want? Where did you put it?
Kobe, go and play in the name of Jesus. It's time for Mama to get busy. So this is me doing my original planning, outlining the notes and how they will stay. I initially tried to put it horizontally. The space wasn't big enough. Then I proceeded to doing it vertically after I had done the initial placement. So you see this board, I think they call it chipboard. I bought this board for 2,000 naira. Like, it's not funny. It is not even funny. Well, this is me cutting it off and laying my cardboard paper over it. One piece of cardboard paper is about 400 naira now. It just goes to show how crazy things are, how expensive things are. Like, these people, I know that this is concretizing learning, but then I don't know. It is stressful and it's expensive. It is very, very stressful. Well, I know I'm not alone in this, so please, if you're with me, if you're going through this as well, this holiday, this midterm break, let's know what your what your own battle is. So yes, okay, now the first one that was cut out, that was printed out, that I couldn't use, instead of me to just trash it, I decided to use it to make borders. I've been a preschool teacher and I know that we craft a lot, we improvise a lot. So I cut it in shapes here and there, zigzag, U shapes and all that, and just placed it on the four corners of the cardboard paper, just to give it some steez, just to give it a little edge, instead of leaving it just plain boring and all that. So I put the 200s on the top part, I put the 500 cut out on the bottom part, and repeated that for the left and right parts as well.
The next thing we are going to do is to stick them together, but Kobe and I will do that. I'll just oversee, supervise him doing it. He has to do the placement. I'll just point out, okay, this is where you put this is where you put it, to manage the space very well. This is all the money. They are still playing soccer, so when they are done, we'll do it together, place it, and I'll puncture the pin through it. That is it basically. Then I'm going to put down his the project details on the top of it. Let me rest. Let me relax. So Sama's own will be on Sunday. Okay, so I'm done putting the border round it. On the top part of the border, I use the 200s, and on the bottom, I use the 500s. On the sides, same 200 on my right side and the 500 naira cutouts. Remember, this is not real notes. This is not real money. It's the print out. I'm done basically. The next thing we are going to do is to stick them together, but Kobe and I will do that. I'll just oversee, supervise him doing it. He has to do the placement. I'll just point out, okay, this is where you put this is where you put it, to manage the space very well. This is all the money. They are still playing soccer, so when they are done, we'll do it together, place it, and I'll puncture the pin through it. That is it basically. Then I'm going to put down his the project details on the top of it. Let me rest. Let me relax. So Sama's own will be on Sunday. I'll gather. So Sama's project is basically, what Sama's project entails is he needs 3D models of everything we're going to be working with. So I can't craft it. I will buy them. I'll buy them from the supermarket on our way back from soccer tomorrow. Then attach them on Sunday, and that'll be it. Monday they go to the submit. Submission is on the 24th. 24th is it Monday? Well, submission is on Monday, but submission is on Monday. Then they'll defend it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Depends on whenever their day falls in. So yeah, but I was going to really check on Google if there is really no new 100 naira, no, like if 100 naira was left untouched, because that's basically the only currency. If what I'm seeing is true, then that's the only currency that hasn't been touched, like tampered with. So I'm going to browse now. I'm going to check. There has to be like old 100 naira. There has to be like old 100 naira. So I'm going to ask Google now. Let me turn on this my old phone. I don't use it. And just check. Okay? It's like it's not charged though. Okay, let me just use this one. I'm on headache, don't they do me? But thank God self, the project no take time. Thank God it's just a very straight to the point. Uh, project, last term's project. Oh boy. Okay, so let me ask. Is there any new 100 naira or the old 100 naira notes? The central. Is the old 100 naira note still valid? For the avoidance of doubt, all versions of the naira, including the old and new designs of 1,000, 500, and 200 denominations, as well as. This is not what I'm. Previous designs of the 100 naira denomination. Where is it? When, okay, let me see. Who is the man on the 100 naira note? It's about Femi Awolowo now. That's the same person. That's the same person. Okay, let me see the first 100 naira. Sample of the first 100 naira notes. Hmm. Okay, this was also chained down. Okay, no problem. So this, let me see. So this was the first one. This was the old one. So they'll have to go and print this one. They'll print this one. That'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. This 6:30 already. So that'll be tomorrow. So this is the new 100 naira notes. Okay now. Okay. Yeah. So basically, all our notes have been officially changed. So I'll get the printout of this one tomorrow. Maybe 500 naira or something. Just print it out then. So this is the new 100 naira note. Thank God. Thank God I went ahead to really check, because it's just very unlikely that all other denominations have been changed and redesigned except 100 naira. So they will just come, Kobe will just come in when he's done from soccer and, identify this is old, this is new, this is old, this is new, and all that. Then I'll show him where to stick it. Then I press in the thumb pin for him, and that is it. Let me write his information. Let me write his name, date of submission, date of all those shebangs that come with projects. I don't tire. My head, they hurt. My head is paining me.
At this point, I would say I started having frontal lobe migraines. Well, seriously, at some point here, when I was on all fours, I started questioning how many children I can really afford. I know we've all been there. We've all been at a point in our lives in parenting. We've asked ourselves these tough questions, and in reality, if you want to be honest with yourself, true, you know how many children you can really afford.
Currently,
Anyway, check
project is
out.
model of
See our
Nigeria's
ends. See what I
currencies
did
on a
with the
flat
ends.
surface,
Mado.
and this is every other thing. So I left this space here because he will, write about the naira, of course, Nigeria's currency, which is the naira. He's going to write one or two things and paste there. So this is what we have. After I found out that, wait though, I made a mistake. It is, yeah, after I found out that 100 naira, no mistake, sorry, the 100 naira has an old note. This is actually the new 100 naira. I'm going to print that out tomorrow and then put in its place here. This is where we are at now. Every other thing is looking good. I like the size and quality of these my notes. So yes, okay. So I also noticed that I also use just the green and the white thumb pins. Kobe even noticed one with when I brought out option just the two colors, because of course Nigeria's official colors are green and white. So odaba. Kobe won't leave this thing alone. My lights just fell on my nose, and it's really the most painful thing I've encountered this year. Physical pain. It's a lot of pain, man. Oh God. Okay, so we're done. We're done. They've had dinner. They've had dinner. They've had their bath. We're off to bed. Time is 8:05 p.m. So we're just going to go to bed now. Tomorrow is soccer, so we have to rise early. So yeah, this is basically it. On Sunday, if I'm able to, I'll take you through Sama's own, what is it called, projects prepping, and putting together the pieces. Hope you people have Kobe. Oh God, you don't want to try me, oh. Just carry yourself away, please. Away from there. Go out. Go. But okay. So Hope you people have hope you've enjoyed this vlog so far. If you have, please do the needful. I beg of you to subscribe, to share the video, subscribe to this channel, The Life of Wendy. So this is basically another aspect of another part of my life that I've just shown you people. So please subscribe, like this video, like smash that like button, leave a comment, and share the video. Thank you so much for your support so far. So yes, before I end this vlog, I was going to say something. Earlier today, I opened when I had my quiet time. I said my prayer after I woke up in the morning. The first thing that a video that popped up, it was just about somebody that needed help, and help was sent to the person. One of these content creators that go around helping people like total strangers. So that was the first thing. And you see how help came. So now you're pushing, and because there was a place of preparedness, the person was ready. Not too long after, I went on YouTube, and on my feed, there's this big YouTuber, I would call her a big YouTuber, Ogum series. And I just like how she's always there to support her friends, her colleagues, whoever, that she's able to support. Like, she's big on support. And she was just giving just like a mini masterclass free of charge. And that was a video that she posted yesterday. I was watching. And in the video also, it was just all about starting from where you are, not waiting for perfection, because perfection will never, like, no matter how hard you try to make things perfect, when you still look back, at those things that seemed perfect to you at the time, you will laugh. At times you cringe over it. And it was quite a talk. She's hammered on it for quite some time, talking about start anyways. You don't need professional gadgets. You don't need all what you think you do. With what you have, you can start something and be great at that thing. Start small. God also likes humble beginnings. He prospers humble beginnings. You know, He doesn't despise. Even the Bible says, "Do not despise the days of your humble beginnings." Yeah, so that's what I was trying to remember. So she said, "Start." She's a big YouTuber. She has over 70,000 subscribers, but she's still not on any paid editing app. Like, can you beat that? She still doesn't have any paid. She still isn't signed up to any of these paid editing apps. Some people would want to, start with everything, like coming big. Not saying there's anything wrong with that though. By all means, if you're able to, why not? But let that not be an excuse that you're making up just so that you're still at where you are, so that you're not doing anything good with yourself, or not doing anything productive with yourself. If somebody like her can, at the stage, at the level she's at now, she's still doing it, taking all the free things, taking advantage of the things she can. Who are you not to do it? If you're, somebody like me, and you're still waiting on big gadgets, big this, and me, I'm still filming with my phone. I don't even have a camera. I've not even utilized like 10% of what the phone's capacity, what can do for me. So I'm not even thinking at all now of getting a camera. Not that I cannot afford a camera, I can, but I'm going to milk this phone and the resources and everything that's available to me free of charge, and just make something out of it. So yes, that's just what I said. I thought to share. Okay, and after that, earlier today, when I went to the market, and I still came across, I now ran into someone. Allow me please. And I ran into a friend, an old friend, and she just started this cooking channel on Instagram, like just like pushing up a cooking a food blogger. Yeah, she just she's a new food blogger, and she's doing really well. Like, her page is growing. I can see the growth. I can see the consistency, the hard work she puts in. And that's the same thing I was telling her, like, just little bands, Kobe, don't do that. Just little talk here and there. So we're having like small talks, and I was like, when did all this thing, when did you, if you don't stop that, when did this idea come in? How have you always dreamed of doing this? And she was like, no, hell, she just started in September, last September. And because of the consistency, because she you decided after everything to you start with what she had, to start with what she had, where she is right now currently. No, there's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with starting small. Oh. And see her, if she was going to wait till she has all the big gadgets, till her page, has more followings, till she has like a more aesthetically pleasing space, who knows when she would have eventually started. But see her now, the page, the growth is mind blowing. So these are just like three instances, and it just brought me back to like myself also. I said, whatever comes, whatever happens, I am going to start. Like this person that has, this is what I talked about earlier, our gum series. She has over 70,000 this thing, and her first video, her pilot video, was just 4 years ago. 70,000 subscribers, and her first video was just 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was already playing with that idea of content creation, of being on YouTube, but I never get around to doing it. So this is your cue. I don't know who this word is for. This is your cue. This is your push. This is that one other nudge for you to start whatever it is you're trying to, whatever it is that you need that push for. Summer. Oh, so whatever it is you feel like you need that word for you, it is actually for you. I am nowhere of course, see my this thing now. So I'm talking to myself, and I'm talking to you as well. God can use anybody. Don't forget to, don't say, who is this girl? She's not even anywhere yet, and who is she to come and tell me about starting from where you are? Who is Don't be that. Don't don't do that. Don't be that kind of person. Let God use me to speak to reach you. Okay. So yes, that's what I decided to close today's vlog with. I hope you've been blessed. I hope you've learned one or two things. I hope, look, watching a video like this, even if you have older children, even if this is none of your business for now, you've passed this stage, there is always something you will learn from watching somebody. Like, there is always something to learn. There is always something, and I hope it has touched you, it has reached you, the video reached out to you and sparked something in you. That's just it, bottom line, point blank, period. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next video, which won't be so far from now. Oh, what did you say? Thank you, girls. See the applause. Oh, they're clapping for their mom. Are you proud of me, Papa?
Yes.
It was you that gave me this push. It was you, and I have you to thank for it. Sweet, sweet. Love you. All right, let's go to bed.
I forgot to put this
Leave my light, oh!